What's good, everybody? It's Chiron Indigo, aka Xavier, aka Kid in my Icarus, aka Kyrus. I'm the nigga with the wings that flew to the sun that melted with vanity and wax. But this time, reincarnation, I'm coming back again. But yo, welcome to my channel. I just wanted to say how everything been, despite of all the destruction and violence of this year, has been a very beautiful year. I hope everybody been manifesting like well and been trying to make something of this reality because I mean like it's been crashing this matrix. But enough of that. I like to get straight to the point, and this video is about the Kundalini. What is the Kundalini? Uh, the Kundalini is basically it's an energy current, like along the spine and everything. It's something, I think it's a medical practice, not medical practice, but it's like in Hinduism, it's like Middle Eastern type shit that like energy is in the spine. I remember hearing before that like in like what gladiator days or even before that, back when everything was just barbaric, motherfucker would take somebody's fucking spine and keep it like it was some type of like there's something with it. I don't know, but the spine carry liquids as well, and it's like a life force or something. And that's why in Middle Eastern they call it the Kundalini because it's supposed to be in the base. Like it starts from the base of the spine where the root chakra is because the Kundalini goes along with the root. In the Bible, they mention numbers and shit like that, and they say 33 is the anointed one, aka Christ consciousness, aka Kundalini awakening. Because for somebody to have the Kundalini, to go through a Kundalini awakening, it's like there's 33, I think, columns of the spine. And there's like 22s. I forgot what there's 22 of pertaining to the body, but I know that there's supposed to be 11 organ systems, supposedly. Hey, the 11. But back to the story. Basically, when people experience Kundalini awakening, they usually is overwhelming in a way, in a sense. They don't know what the fuck going on. Though they're just aligned all together. Some people, how should I put it? Like me, I'm just mentioning my journey. I started going through a Kundalini awakening in February, and it just, I thought I just saw a motherfucking animal. I thought it was a chicken, but it's like it's a very righteous thing in a way sense. The Kundalini is like the main basis of like studies and shit, and we in America, even though it's Middle Eastern, the Kundalini represents a snake going up like a pole or some shit like that. So basically, I watched something last night that was talking about like we're kind of like reptilians on some shit because like if you just take our body away but leave the spine and take like what dissect certain parts of the brain is literally like if you just let it go up to the cortex, it's literally us being like a fucking snake because that's how a snake's body is. And if you represent everything from the Bible with that, yes, a serpent made Eve eat the apple, but you gotta realize, hold up, wait, how the fuck a serpent could fucking communicate with us? What are we to sit there and communicate with a fucking snake? I don't know, man. I'm still trying to figure shit out, but we're there's something more to the lines of what we're going through. For me, I started having buku snake dreams, but for some reason, in my dreams, the snake was like a motherfucking that bitch had wings. So when I looked into that like a winged snake is supposed to be like something with reincarnation for certain fucking religious aspects or some shit like that. I know I came into this world before. This ain't my first go, but that's the reason why certain people get annoyed with me because it's like you know it all, aren't you? I've experienced this shit before. I just want to go. Take me home. Nah. Um, but from my experience, I started sitting there singing buku bullshit. Like I started calling. I called many shit out before because like I've always, I guess you could say, always had my third eye open since I was born. But it started really manifesting more this year because I started seeing 1122, and if you do the numerology on that, you're not supposed to do 1 plus 1 and 2 plus 2 because they're master numbers. So 11 plus 22 that will equal 33. So at that point, that's Kundalini awakening. And I started seeing 1122 since fucking January, so it was preparing me for it. I was going nuts. I won't lie. You think you're going fucking crazy, but you're just really bending reality in one sense. You're leaving this reality. And ever since that, and ever since I started following the numbers, ever since I started following the synchronicities, or people saying what I see and shit like that, it's like it started leading me to a whole different point. Like, mm, I refuse to call myself Jesus. Like people sit there and be like, oh, I'm just like this person. Oh, I'm like that person. Da, 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 da. Everybody wants to be like Jesus. I refuse to call myself that because next thing you know, y'all motherfuckers gonna crucify me. But again, but I'm. That's the reason why I call myself the counterpart of Jesus. I call myself Lucifer because I don't want that type of responsibility on my hands, and I'm not even fully sure if I'm like giving useful information like how what Jesus would. I like to see people grow. I really do. But like I refuse because like yeah, I may have reached a certain pinnacle for myself, from me, not talking about like in the eyes of others because even in the eyes of other people looked at Jesus like he was a fucking like a demon. He went through his whole life. His kundalini was fucking open, like just fucking open, like he was nigga walked on water, but uh, nah. Kundalini is like feminine energy in one sense. I mean, like I ain't gay, but like we all have feminine and masculine energy. I try to talk to a certain like I try to talk to a couple people about it, like old heads and everything, the elders of the neighborhood that I used to live in while I was in apartments and shit like that. Um, all I felt was like toxic masculinity at that point because to not accept the fact that we have feminine features, like even if it's just within us, like our emotions and shit like that, because they say men not supposed to have emotions, but yet if you don't have emotions, you're not human or anything. You're not even fucking being because even animals have emotions. That's something that we have to embrace. Because if you're not embracing yourself in that behalf, at that point, are you really like living? Instead, you're trying to leave your existence at that point. But that's just how I see it. But uh, I also learned that there's something called twin flame Kundalini awakening or something like that, and that's when you find your divine counterpart and y'all both go through the Kundalini awakening process. I've been through that, and that's actually how we got me and Rose got Rosalind on the way. But Yeah, is it, to me it's like the yin and yang and the fucking yes, seven chakras going off the eight, like the 14, because 7 plus 7 makes 14. I got, and honestly, 14 is also, I think, the number of love. But if you do numerology of it, five is it 1 plus 4, so it's five also, which also symbolize the patterns of the pentagram. Like, because it's a 5 point star. It's not evil. God damn, it's supposed to be protection. It's supposed to be a portal and a lock to keep negative entities away. Just a certain symbol. There's really power behind symbols. Even simple hand signs like this. This means higher conscious. You're getting connected. This means knowledge, and this is detoxified. I only know three for right now. Well, really four. Well, really more than that, because this is peace and this is war, or separation, or AKA victory. I just saw 11/22, but for real though, I want to like acknowledge the fact that like we need to become more in tune with ourselves. Try to figure out what you can do to awaken your Kundalini. I'm gonna sit there and try to make some videos on that, because like the Kundalini is something that's been very big with me this year. And ever since I've been going through that, I started going through past life regressions and stuff like that. I started speaking differently at one point. Like I started speaking like I was from fucking like the Middle East, and my higher consciousness kept talking like he was fucking Indian or some shit. Not like Native American, but I'm saying like Indian, like from India. Like talking like this, and that wasn't me. Out of that, that's just the people who influenced me when I was younger in my subconscious, but it's still me. But I want people to try to consciously wake themselves up. Like we've been going through the Great Awakening for a while. Take your mind off this fucking election shit, because honestly, they've already had it planned out since before we even casted a single fucking vote. I mean, what else is there to do at this point? Our country is falling. The world is already fallen. Go to different fucking countries. They're in war, citizens and government. We're next. Ever since I started going through this little awakening or reawakening, I don't know what the fuck with me. But ever since I've been going through it, and like if I'm the only one, I don't want to know if I'm the only one, but I do want to know if I'm not the only one that's been having fucking dreams of weird shit, and it's been coming to be. I'm not gonna say my real name, but apparently by my real name, I was supposed to be named that. I was supposed to be named something else, but like something told my birth giver, my mother, to name me the name that I was given, and that name was of a prophet. He even sat there and started talking about stuff with Jesus before Jesus came along, from his dreams. I feel like my name is cursed, but it's also a blessing. But the ones who have the most blessings also have the most curses, if you may say it like that, because you got to think on the aspect of being a young. I can't even say yang, but it's young. But yeah, it's just, I don't know. I've been feeling like the Avatar and some shit, like the last Airbender. Especially me being the Aquarius air sign 11, which is also an air sign. So it's been hitting, but that's all I got for this video right now. I still got to sit down take down some more information, some more research on the Kundalini, give y'all more information about the chakra systems of the body, along with me breaking down. And soon it's gonna be more about symbols, and then at that point I could literally break down like full detailed information about frequencies, which is what, if you're uh, my viewer or anything, you really fucks with like Juice World, XXXTentacion, Lil Peep, and all them, all the fallen ones, all the angels of the '90s generation, which sadly the millennials not living, they're dying or dead. So it's like, I'm obviously there's something bigger going along the lines of these. I mean, ain't much I can really fully say on that, because it's like they trying to kill everybody who's talking about their emotions and shit. They're trying to kill like dudes. You won't hear no females dying like that. You hearing strictly niggas dying from speaking about the inner struggles. I thought you died from outer struggles. But no, they're dead because of inner struggles. They're demons. Being controlled by demons. Wake the fuck up! I don't know. But I wish everybody a blessed one. Peace, love, and light. Or like, or back like when I was younger, LPW. For anybody who smokes that watch my videos. Love, peace, and weed. But y'all keep it blessed. Y'all keep it safe. What I mean by safe, I mean your definition of safe, because the outer definition of safe is control. Do not be programmed, because at that point we lose our souls. Peace, love, and light. Or LPW, love, peace, and weed. Y'all keep it easy. Catch y'all in another video. And to go out.